Welcome back to Rise and Shine. Before we take another look at local headlines this morning, we'll send things back over to meteorologist Jack Holland for another look at our forecast as you wake up this morning. Good morning, Jack.
Hey, good morning, Bradley. Yes, we are talking about some rain showers moving through the Treasure Valley, and it is just to the north of Boise. It's eventually going to try working its way towards southern Idaho, but it looks like it's going to hold off until the afternoon hours. It is a cool start, especially if you live in the Wood River Valley. Haley, you're waking up to 18. Mid-20s for you in Burley and Jerome, and just above the freezing mark in Twin Falls, sitting at 33. What can we expect this afternoon? Your Delta Dental School Bus forecast is coming up here in just a few minutes. Bradley?
Thanks, Jack. Well, our top story this morning, as some businesses and schools were closed due to the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, Burley High School was still in session yesterday. Carly Cassidy visited Burley High School to see why it was so important to be in class.
This U.S. History AP class is currently studying World War II, but Ms. Parkins decided to make this federal holiday a teachable moment.
There is a point to this holiday, and it's to recognize the situation of our prejudice and our racism, and we've come a long way, and we've still got more to go.
Students learned about civil rights and watched the documentary A Time for Justice.
So they see this and they go, that really wasn't good. So it's a little more empathetic, more understanding.
While some businesses and other schools are closed for this federal holiday, Burley High School students understand why it's important to be in class.
It's important to learn about racial equality, and this is a good day to do it. And other schools don't get that opportunity.
I think definitely we're going to learn is the risk they took and that how important it is to people.
That this day was an important day and somebody very important had passed away for what he believed in. He had a dream.
It's interesting when people complain about the holiday, and I'm thinking maybe if they had more understanding of history, and that they would be more accepting of this. It's not a holiday, just to take the day off. It's an honor.
In Burley, Carly Cassidy, Idaho's First News.
Ms. Parkin will touch on this subject more in depth in April when she teaches the 1960s and civil rights movement. We have new information this morning on the ongoing investigation into the disappearance of 2-year-old Dior Koontz Jr. The private investigators looking into his disappearance have ruled out forced abduction or a wild animal attack beyond a reasonable doubt. However, the investigators say that Koontz could have been accidentally or intentionally killed. Koontz was last seen on July 10th at his family's campsite at Timber Creek Campground just south of Lodore, Idaho. You can read the investigators' complete statement by logging onto our website at KMVT.com. A rally was held Monday in Boise in an attempt to lower tuition costs throughout the state. In Idaho, 50% of children don't go to college, and the 10% who do go and graduate sometimes end up with a $60,000 debt. Young Republican politician John Freeland spoke with KMVT on Monday about the struggles of students who want to get a degree.
Even if you're doing all that, you get scholarships, you're working a part-time job. The thing is that, oftentimes you still have to take out so much in loans, and, that's the real tragedy. But, if you do take out loans, stick with it, get a degree, and then, go make money and pay it off.
Now, for more information on this tuition hike and about the petition, you can go to stoptuitionhikes.com. Did you know that you can pick where your child goes to school? It's true. A yearly campaign known as National School Choice Week is an independent public awareness campaign. That campaign was created because the type of education a child gets has a large impact on that child's life, and in turn, campaign officials say they want to help parents understand the importance of knowing what educational options they have for their children.
It's not about moving kids from one type of school to a different type of school in any particular platform. It's just about making sure that a student is educated in a school that meets their needs.
Now, aside from traditional public and public charter schools, other options include magnet schools, private schools, online learning, and homeschooling. National School Choice Week kicks off on the 24th and goes through the 30th of this month. Events will take place all throughout the state to promote and help parents learn about different options they have when it comes to educating their kids. More and more winter trails are opening for fat biking in the Wood River Valley. Fat bikes look like mountain bikes, only on steroids. They have larger frames and extra big tires to make it through just about anything, including mud, sand, and snow. The Sun Valley Nordic Center is offering some new fat bike trails this season, and the Big Wood Fat Bike Park has over 6 miles of looping trails.
Fat biking in general is a new sport. I would say it's taken off in the last 5 years. And fat biking on snow is definitely new to it as well. Fat bikes have been around on dirt and sand for a while now.
Now, the Big Wood Fat Bike Park is located at the Big Wood Golf Course north of Ketchum. It's $30 for a bike rental and the trail fee. We'll now turn things over to meteorologist Jack Holland for a look at our bus stop forecast. That fat biking, though, looks pretty fun.
It does look fun, and I want you to try saying Big Wood Fat Bike Trail.
Big Wood River Fat Bike Trail. Fat Bike, Big Wood River, Big Valley. That was a hard one to read, but got through it with no stumbles, so good on you.
Good job. Hey, we are talking about a system that is approaching our region. Right now we're waking up to quiet conditions, as you can see here on your satellite and radar, but for our friends in the Treasure Valley, especially to the north of Boise, they are seeing a rain-snow mix and just rain showers trying to work their way into Ada County. Now, there is a dense fog advisory in place for southern Caddo County until 11 o'clock this morning. We have seen some dense fog developing along that I-84 stretch heading towards obviously you're on I-84 towards northern Utah, So if you are traveling towards Salt Lake City or Logan today, be aware of that, especially during the morning hours. Here are the temperatures you're waking up to. 25 for you in Jerome, 33 just above the freezing mark in Twin Falls, and upper teens in the Wood River Valley. Those winds are starting to come out of the east, but I think they're mainly going to be out of the south in the next couple of hours, as you can see here on your Delta Dental School Bus forecast with variable clouds. Temperatures sitting into the upper 20s to the lower 30s. Later this afternoon, that moisture streams into the region, giving scattered rain showers to the valleys with temperatures in the upper 30s to the lower 40s. For you in the Wood River Valley, I think temperatures are only going to be sitting into the lower 30s, so mainly just going to see scattered snow showers. Just how much snowfall can we expect to see in the Wood River Valley, and when can we expect to see these scattered rain showers across the Magic Valley? I'll let you know with your full Weather Authority forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Bradley?
Thanks, Jack. Well, in America, 48 million people are struggling with hunger, while 1/3 of our food goes to waste each year. The Environmental Protection Agency is launching a new program to save the food before it ends up in the landfill and give it to those who need it most. Our Washington correspondent Kelly Meyer for Idaho's First News reports.
Menu for the week, you have to really see what's coming in.
EPA Administrator Gina McCarthy was showing off her cooking skills while whipping up a meal at Merriam's Kitchen in Washington, D.C. On today's menu, roasted pumpkin and apple salad. Food that was almost tossed away.
We want our guests to feel like they have the dignity of getting a meal that a paying customer would pay for in a restaurant.
Chef C.J. Wagner is just one of 7 leading chefs from around the area that came to work at Merriam's Kitchen. Each week, she crafts nutritious meals using donated foods, saving dozens of fruits and vegetables that otherwise would have been heading to the trash. It's an idea the EPA administrator wants to see more often.
It's about getting everybody engaged. It's showing them what you can do in your homes to make sure that you are not wasting food.
The EPA's new initiative, the Food Stewards Pledge, is a commitment specifically designed for faith-based groups and leaders that pledge to reduce waste in their communities.
Not only partnering with Merriam's Kitchen, but partnering with a larger organization and hopefully with faith communities across the country.
Tools Chef Wagner hopes will start a conversation with the people they serve and lead to the kitchen's ultimate goal, ending chronic homelessness.
You show true hospitality, you show people that you really care. That is what provides real change.
Reporting in Washington, I'm Kelly Meyer, Idaho's First News.